Now, lawyers have been speaking about the areas they want the CJN to focus on. Law Weekly got the views of a few of them.
Let me first congratulate the CJ that after all, he's got the position. And he's a very good man. And I believe that he will move the judiciary forward. But one of the things that we must try to do first is the question of delay. It is very important. Either it creates a committee to review the procedures, or it creates an ad hoc judiciary system to deal with all the old cases. You see, if you file a case, I'm in Lagos now, and if you file a case in Lagos, it takes almost 2 months for the case to get to the court. By that time, the opponent would have done something. You can bring an action. But the question is, the hearing of the case itself may take up to 2-3 years. Why? Because there are so many cases, old cases. And abroad, it's not there. It's not like that. In some cases here, it's so delayed that the plaintiffs die.
You should collaboratively focus on how to assist Buhari or Osinbajo in stepping out corruption in this nation. You should set up an investigating subterranean or surreptitious investigation committee investigating the judges and the magistrates to know whether they are still collecting bribe or anyone that intends to collect bribe to overturn the course of justice. And in addition to that, it's equally focused on entrenchment and enforcement of fundamental human rights, because the way our agencies, police force, custom and some these NAP-tips and all the rest, the way they were teaching Nigerians, if they were suspected of committing an offense, is like the presumption of Section 35, subsection 4 of the Constitution. Presumption of innocence has already been eroded.
Personally, I think our judicial system as it's being practiced presently has a lot that we need to put in place. Personally, there are so many things that happen in open court which I personally don't believe should be. Like taking applications for extension of time in open court, where we have other concrete and stringent things to attend to. And the cost list is at all times in the range of 20 cases listed for a judge to handle in a day. And how do you expect them to go through all of those matter in the cost list? I think something urgent needs to be done about this.
I feel there should be a review on our rule of court proceedings, so that we don't encourage lawyers who unduly want to waste the time of the courts. Then the judge too should look into the corruption emanating here and there. I want to believe when all these things is done and things are done properly the way it ought to be, then we will all smile at the end of the day.
We need some form of advocacy on the issue of infrastructure for judges and for the administration of justice generally. I also think that more effort must be made to reform our continuing legal education. Yes, that's more a matter for the NBA, but the Chief Justice can also provide some impetus to that process.